So Dr. Disrespect was recently exposed for communicating with an underage minor via the Twitch Whisper feature. Well, actually he exposed himself after the allegations picked up traction and Doc was left with no choice but to respond. It all started with his tweet from an ex-Twitch employee claiming that Doc had got banned off Twitch in 2020 for via the Twitch Whispers product. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a private message feature on Twitch. It's basically like a DM. You can directly message people privately, and Doc here was using this feature to hit up a Now, if you didn't know, back in 2020, Doc was banned off Twitch for no apparent reason, and it was left a mystery because no one knew what he got banned for. I mean, he even claimed himself that he had no reason as to why he got banned off Twitch in the first place, but now that reason surfaced recently with an ex-Twitch employee claiming that he was using the feature inappropriately. Now, a lot of people didn't take this tweet very seriously as it had little to no evidence proving that this was the case, because, I mean, anyone can tweet out anything. Anyone can claim that, oh, I'm an ex-Twitch employee, and yeah, the reason why Dr. Disrespect got banned off Twitch was because he was doing this. Like, anyone could say that, right? I mean, he didn't show any proof. There wasn't any proof. So it was basically a bro trust me source at the time. And at first, I didn't believe these allegations. Now, I used to watch Doc a few months prior to this. I used to watch him like a couple of times. I was never like really super deep into him. I wasn't like a huge fan of the guy. You know, I'd sometimes just tune into his streams just to check out what he was up to, right? And sometimes I would end up watching a few rage compilations of this guy because, I mean, genuinely, he was a great entertainer. And you know, he gave me a good laugh, but I was never really like a super fan of this guy. But I did enjoy the entertainment he was putting out, but like I said, I was never really deep into him. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Now, after another ex-employee at Twitch ended up retweeting this and replying to it, Doc replied to this sort of indirectly, kind of like scratching it off his shoulder like as if it was an itch. A former Twitch employee has come forward and stated the alleged reason for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban being for in the previous Twitch Whispers product. Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract, which I don't know what they mean by paying out the whole contract. I don't know if they're talking about Twitch paying Doc his whole contract. I don't know what that means exactly, but then this obviously gains a lot of attention, right? I mean, Dr. Disrespect replied to this tweet, so it was bound to gain a lot of attention with him giving another statement. Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I need to say what I can say since this is the internet. I didn't do anything wrong. This has all been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday. Now, I feel like this response was a huge red flag because, I mean, to begin with, if you had a serious allegation thrown at you, and I'm talking about anyone, especially when you're widely known on the internet like Doc here, wouldn't you do anything in your power to defend yourself? Because I know if someone alleged me of doing something serious as this, I would do anything in my power to prove them wrong, especially when you have huge numbers like Doc does. I believe he has like almost 5 million subscribers on YouTube, so he's pretty big. I mean, at one point he was a top streamer on Twitch, before his ban that is, but then after this whole situation ended up getting a massive amount of attention, the Doc ended up responding to everything in a long ass tweet titled "The Twitch Ban." Hello, I like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to anyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio, which is a game studio that he co-founded. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture that we have carefully crafted. And if you guys don't know what happened, Midnight Society, which is a game studio, ended up terminating their contract with Dr. Disrespect, which, keep in mind, Dr. Disrespect co-founded that company, and apparently this was caught on stream towards the end of his Elden Ring stream a few days ago, where he was seen kind of quiet and nervous about the whole situation. He looked off the screen for about a few seconds and then had this sort of stressed out face, or just his body language said it all. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. I feel like that's the most basic excuse give in order to not face any consequences. But hey, just me. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute, which Twitch in that case has resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. It's also worth mentioning how he edited out the word minor in his original response, but then ended up putting it back in after receiving a bunch of backlash from it. Because I feel like when you edit something out, it just makes you seem more guilty. Okay, like if you edit the word minor, then you seem more guilty because you're indicating that, I put minor in there, that's making me look bad, I'm just gonna take it away. Taking it away makes you even look more bad. But anyways, now from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should not have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll own my this is stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no or are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on these things with these types of people. That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that. Now this right here, I mean, you admitted that you were having conversations with a minor where they sometimes lean to being inappropriate. And then you're gonna say in the same statement that you're not I mean, that's the same energy as, oh, I'm not misogynistic because I have a sister, or I'm not racist because I have a black friend. Like, dude, even if you were contacting a minor where they started leaning towards being inappropriate, you're still a you saying this in your response isn't going to change anything. It's not going to change the way people view you. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't want to read this long ass tweet that you posted because, I mean, a lot of people have a short attention span. I'm pretty sure they just read to the point where you said, were there any messages being thrown around with minors? Yes, there were. And they just clicked off and assumed that you were. Which, I mean, for you to be texting a minor when you have all these numbers is just insane. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this all sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout these years, and we love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a fuck about you.
You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
I mean, damn. I mean, he's really going out of the haters. I mean, all the haters who hate Dr. Disrespect, just take this sentence very seriously. All you haters with zero real-life experience. I mean, that's bold right there. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all these years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, they do want you to disappear because you exposed yourself. You got exposed as being a I mean, just look at EDP. He got caught. He ended up getting caught in 4K, and yeah, a lot of people didn't want his ass on the internet. And when he tried making a return, that wasn't greatly appreciated. But after reading that long ass tweet, which probably bored the shit out of you guys, it sounds dumb to me because he never mentioned that he didn't know her age. I mean, he could have at least said, "Oh, I thought she was above 18," or "She told me she was over 18," but he didn't, which seemed shady enough. Like, I feel like he would have mentioned her age in order to clear his name or clarify things, but he didn't. And also, why would a 40-year-old man DM or whisper to a minor, especially over Twitch? Like, this guy risked his whole career over a minor, essentially. Like, why? Like, this guy has the numbers, the bag, and the fans to be set for life to where he never has to worry about any issues, but then he had to throw it all away because he wanted to talk to a minor. Like, dude, I don't care what anyone says. You shouldn't talk to a minor regardless, especially if you're trying to DM at them or whisper to them. Because, dude, regardless if you're just like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Like, if you're just trying to be friendly, you know, no sick intention, it's still gonna be a bad image. Like, picture this, right? Like, you have a friend, right? And then you catch him texting a minor just saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" or "What's up?" or "How are you?" right? I mean, just imagine this, right? You see a guy over the age of 18 who's texting a girl who you know is under the age of 18, and you see him DMing her like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing? How are you?" right? How are you going to perceive them as? You're gonna see them as a creep. I mean, there's no doubt about that, because I know I will. And like, me being a small content creator, like, when I see shit like this, like big creators getting into drama like this or situations like this, I always ask why, because like anyone would kill to be in their shoes. Anyone would kill to be in the same position that these people are in, that these big creators who are being exposed would be in, lifestyle wise of course. Like the situation is just insane itself. Like one day you're streaming Elden Ring and then the next day you're exposed and your whole career is essentially over. Dude, it's just stupid. Like, dude, how? How did this guy mess up so bad? This guy already had the bag, and then he decided to screw it all up. Like, dude, if I had his opportunity, if I'd had his chance, I would have just stuck to not texting a minor. Like, how difficult is that? How difficult is it to not text a minor and make any contact with them? Like, all you had to do was not DM him in the first place. All you had to do was just ignore them. Like, even if they hit you up first, just ignore them. You already have a wife and a kid. You have a family. And there's also an article on the Rolling Stone about this Dr. Disrespect situation, which is pretty long, so I'm just gonna cut to the main points, the most important ones. Now, this article is really long, and I'm not gonna read the whole thing because I really don't want to make this video 20 minutes long. I recall that Dr. Disrespect was made aware by the individual that they were underage during the conversation, after which he indicated that this was no problem and continued on. Former Twitch employee says there was no confusion. Messages sent after this was acknowledged were no less graphic and in sexually explicit nature than before, and I think more than the categorization of leaning too much in the direction of being inappropriate might indicate. In June 2020, there was a hashtag MeToo reckoning within the gaming community, with dozens in the industry leveling more than 70 allegations of sexual misconduct and assault against high-profile streamers, esports broadcasters, and game developers. Twitch responded to the outcry on June 21, 2020, promising to take strong and immediate action on credible allegations against their creators. We take accusations of sexual harassment and misconduct extremely seriously, the company said in a statement. We are actively looking into accounts concerning streamers affiliated with Twitch and will work with law enforcement where applicable. So Twitch took a deep dive into seeing which streamers were involved in this whole misconduct or this whole situation, and Dr. Disrespect seemed to be one of them, standing out in the sunshine, ready to be killed off by Twitch, which is why he got banned. How bad do you have to be to do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, dude, think about it. You have all this. You have whatever you have. You're lucky to have it. Like, even after all these years, you're lucky you're still relevant. Like, after all the years of you being on the internet, you're lucky to be in the position you are. But then this guy had to ruin it because of all of this. Now, I forgot to mention that he tried meeting up with them at TwitchCon, but that never went through. I don't think so. Now, apparently, this isn't all the news that's been thrown at Doc recently. There's an allegation of him cheating on his wife back in 2017 with this trans woman right here, which I'm going to show a picture of. Now, this all took place in 2017, where in 2017, he was caught cheating on his wife. And there's even a clip of that which I'm going to show you.
A little bit of an announcement. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful.
And this person leaked a lot of DMs, alleged DMs from the doc, which, I mean, I don't know, I'll let you guys decide if it's true or not. To me, I don't know, this whole thing is just confusing. So it starts off with, "Oh, stop it. Hi doctor, how are you? Photo shoot tomorrow, too nervous. Well, good luck. I'm trying to get ready to get some sexy cosplay images, then after I can punish you. Oh yeah, how so? Don't know, we have to get a good strategy, we shall see. Ha, still waiting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one soon, overwhelmed, packing for tomorrow. Not sure, a smooth black leather or latex, don't know. Nice. Feel like releasing one right now." I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you guys decide what he's trying to release. I mean, he ended up texting her again 2 hours later. I mean, it took him a whole 2 hours to get that release going. Yummy. Should I let go or hold on? Again, I'm letting you guys imagine what's going on. Let it go. Spray it out. I need something. What do you need, doc? I'm sure you already have all these e-girls ready to serve you. LOL, no. Lies. No way. You gonna watch my explosive intro? The goddess must be worshipped from head to toe before you can explode. I want the rewards. Tongue out emoji. Hi hun, how are you? Daddy, you need to shout me out and spoil me, thank you. Just added you on Snap. Add me on Snapchat, username, whatever. Miss you, doc. Thanks for unfollowing, stranger. Like, dude, you're a 40-year-old grown man with a family. A 40-year-old grown-ass man with a wife and kids. And you're doing this shit on the internet. Yeah, it's also worth noting that this guy didn't even bother creating a burner account and hiding his identity. No, he just went straight forward. I'm guessing if he created a burner account, then it would be a different outcome. He probably wouldn't have gotten the pictures to explode to. But just still thinking about it, him using his actual, what is it, Instagram account, Twitter account, I don't know, whichever account, he's using his official one that's linked to his name. To think that he's using his official one is just beyond insane and shows how careless he is about his character or his whole image online. Like, dude, out of all the people he could have chosen, like, this guy has enough money. This guy has a lot of money, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure this guy has a Lamborghini. He has all this money. I'm pretty sure he can go find an actual beautiful girl instead of a transgender or a minor. But, like, what does this guy decide to do? He decides to DM minors and transgenders about his explosive intro. Jeez, yeah, he's cooked. He's definitely cooked. I mean, if this is real, because again, this is alleged, and a lot of people are assuming that she's using this as clout or trying to gain clout from this whole situation, so we can't really confirm if this is true or not. I mean, the DMs do seem very true, and if they're altered, then this person has some like serious Photoshop skills. But that's not the only one we have. We have another one where it starts off with, "Had to watch this one more time. I tried to snap you. You delete your account? Yes. Oh, okay, feels bad. Sorry. I will try to vid chat you soon. I'm heading to the gym, gotta get fit. But don't be a stranger, message me sometime. You gotta get some photos sent your way. I mean, I'm gripping now. Boom." And there we go again with his explosive intro. Jeez, how many explosive intros did this guy DM? Like, you don't need to do that, so unnecessary. Nice firm grips while I worked out, yum. Hey love, do you know anyone you're close with that could see if they can get me a Twitch partnership? I tried. They are pretty locked down right now, focusing on popular games and impact of streamers on those. Unfortunately. Hope all is well, have fun at work, I'm stuck with a cold. Me. I kinda stopped playing games and been doing more IRL. Giving it one more month gets me. If not, I will go back to the games, lol. Just Alex from Partnership so hard, lol. And then Doc ends off with a question, any new peekaboos? Like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Are you serious? I don't understand where this guy's head is wrapped around. And this takes place in 2017, okay? And in 2017, I'm pretty sure he was one of the most popular Twitch streamers at the time. I don't know if he was the #1, but I'd assume he was the #1 because like this guy had a big impact in streaming, and for him to be doing this offline, like off stream, off the radar, where no one knows exactly what he does off stream, is just insane. And I mean, you had his friends speaking out about this who are distancing themselves from him. Like, all of that should already say where the situation stands on. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this whole situation. Aside from the minor, I'd say the transgender part is the most confusing one for the most part. The minor one was already, I mean, he basically admitted to already messaging a minor, but this whole situation is just a huge mess. And to think that this guy thought nothing wrong of messaging or DMing a minor in the first place is just absurd to me. Like, again, I'm gonna repeat this because this guy is huge, and if I had his numbers, dude, I sure as hell wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now or back in 2017, because it's just sick. It's just really sick. Like, a lot of people are disrespecting Dr. Disrespect, including me. You know, they've lost all respect for him. So I guess you could say Dr. Disrespect disrespected himself and his whole fan base. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this situation, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Listen.